Tesla's stock price has been growing steadily for the past few weeks, and investors are hopeful for a profitable year ahead. The automaker's continuous rise in valuation has made it undeniable that the market values its leadership in the EV sector, so much so that even competing automakers are starting to be more vocal about how seriously they take Tesla. Executives of these companies are starting to open up on just how much Tesla is ahead of the competition. Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. Tesla has been ahead above competitors in the EV industry for quite some time now, majorly due to its expertise in the EV engineering sectors. And the fact that very few companies can say they have been developing electric vehicles for as long as Tesla shows that the car company is doing something that others aren't. While companies like Rivian, Polestar, and Lucid, and other automotive mainstays like Ford and General Motors have offered comparable EV options to consumers, none of these companies have been able to catch up with Tesla, although some of them performed extremely well in sales. According to Tesla CEO Elon Musk, the automaker's big competitors do not lie within the United States, but instead its major competitors are the EV makers in China. Tesla's top spot in the industry is known to all, and even executives in the auto industry are starting to acknowledge the EV makers' policies and supremacy in the industry. Executives of other companies almost never concede that a rival company does something better than their firm, but this is different with the case of Tesla, as Ford CEO Jim Farley has admitted that Tesla may already be way beyond their reach. What does Jim Farley have to say about Tesla? More in this video, but if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Ford CEO Jim Farley and its CFO John Lawler recently disclosed at a Wolf Research conference that Ford cannot catch up with Tesla, especially in terms of costs. In 2021, Jim Farley had praised Tesla in an internal meeting, and he didn't mince his words about the EV space. Farley made it clear that Tesla does electric vehicles better than anyone else, and that Ford needs to respect that. The Ford CEO also did the same thing in an employee meeting speech, stating that the competitors and competition created by Tesla could not be ignored. In his own words, if Ford was $1 trillion company, our stock would be worth about $250 a share. Think about the value creation of Tesla right now. They have resources, smart people. The Model 3 is now the best-selling vehicle in Europe. Not electric, but flat out. Jim Farley noted that Tesla was the best-selling vehicle in the UK, and for most months, it was the best-selling vehicle in California, not just with electric cars, but overall. And so if Ford is going to succeed, it can't just ignore this competition anymore. Farley has also laid out certain points that help Tesla tremendously in accelerating EV adoption. First off, he acknowledged Tesla's direct sales methods as being an advantage. He encouraged Ford employees to look at Tesla, why it is doing what it's doing, and what Ford can learn from the car company. The Ford CEO cited that Tesla has a direct model with no one in between, which makes it easy. He also cited the vehicle's ease of configuration, its simple and non-negotiated pricing, remote service, as well as a large reservation system. Ford, on the other hand, has been having significant issues with its dealer partners, price gouging, sometimes charging upwards of $15,000 over MSRP on Ford advertised prices. In addition, Jim Farley also cited Tesla's electric powertrain expertise. Tesla maximizes use of electrons in the vehicles in a way that nobody else can, and it does this better than anyone else. And as a plus, their customers pay less for a better battery. Farley noted that Tesla's focus after they launched the vehicles, their obsession after the launch of the vehicle to make the customer experience better, to re-engineer the electric components, to simplify and address quality based on data coming off of the vehicles, and to reduce the bill of materials based on how people actually use the vehicle, is actually pretty amazing. Farley cited that Tesla can manage every electron so they can be as efficient as possible with the experience and expense of battery. He also added that Tesla does more and can solve the hardest problems. Furthermore, Farley cited Tesla's simplicity, which he says enables it to scale fast and cheap. He stated that Tesla's production and product itself is highly differentiated from the rest of the ICE field, and complexity is tiny compared to OEMs. That allows them to have an enormous reuse that's never been seen in ICE business. Tesla can scale quickly because of that complexity reduction. They can also drive costs down and keep the processes simple. Farley appeared to be noting these points about Tesla to encourage employees to appreciate what Tesla does right, as Ford itself moved to produce more electric vehicles. He said that the company is openly allowing and following Tesla's lead in terms of the electric vehicle business. Farley stated that following Tesla, Ford will offer a comprehensive charging network. He also said that 40% of Ford's sales will be EVs in 2030. Ford is one of the key automakers in the US market, and globally as well. And that is one currently focusing on its electric vehicle strategy. The automaker has already introduced a couple of electric cars, including the Ford F-150 Lightning electric pickup truck, and this has grabbed the attention globally and prompted several other automakers around the world to think about electric pickup trucks. However, it has yet to get as much attention as the Tesla Cybertruck has received. Farley stated that he has learned a lot from Tesla CEO Elon Musk when it comes to EV business. The Ford CEO said that he has learned most of what it takes to succeed in this digital connected electric product. And just like Farley, former Volkswagen CEO Herbert Diess also previously explained to his employees in a speech why Tesla has such an important lead in electrification. Tesla's $1 trillion valuation could be a major factor that is catching the attention of legacy automotive CEOs in a way that has not been something easily brushed off. Jim Farley, just like VW boss Diess, is right about the current disruption. According to him, the automobile industry in a few years is going to look way different than it does now, and Tesla is obviously poised to gain more share. Tesla makes incredible profits on its cars, so a larger market share means that the automaker gets to make more revenue on its EVs. The automaker recently earned 8 times as much profit per vehicle as Toyota Motor in the third quarter of 2022, despite being outsold more than 7-1, putting the American EV maker ahead in quarterly net profit for the first time since going public in 2010. Toyota's decline, on the other hand, stemmed in part from extraordinary factors. The automaker was shouldering increased material and electric costs from its suppliers. Higher material costs, including such assistance to suppliers, further pushed down quarterly operating profit by about $3.07 billion. Tesla's profit per vehicle has gone down especially quickly since April to June 2021. And until recently, investors have responded favorably to the gains, and the company's market capitalization has also grown significantly. Tesla is not only a leader in EV technology, but it has also been extremely resilient through the past few years. As the pandemic disrupted supply chain regularity in 2020, Tesla undoubtedly felt the pressure. Its order log lengthened in nearly every market, while supply continued to dwindle. Even to this day, Tesla executives maintain that the car company has a supply problem and not a demand issue. Tesla is far ahead of many other car companies, and according to Elon Musk, whoever is in second place after Tesla is so far away that they can't even be seen with a telescope. Do you think Tesla will keep dominating the EV market despite increasing competition in the industry? Let us know down below, and don't forget to tell us what your valuation of Tesla is. And if you want to know more about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there!